Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone out there? This is our weekly TV broadcast on GMAP1. My name is Cyril Jervis, and I come to you all the way live from Waukegan, Illinois. And we're here today to introduce to some and to present to others the wonderful opportunity of Shop Free Mart and also our wonderful marketing group of individuals that are looking forward to changing the world one individual at a time. Our quick get-in team, I want to welcome all of you that are tuning in from around the world, from Europe, from Africa, from the Caribbean, from the U.S., from right here in this area. We want to welcome you to our show. I hope and pray that you are ready to receive, because we have a wonderful show for you today. We have some very, very exciting guests that are going to share their hearts out to you today. And so I am so thankful that you are here. So again, thank you, my friends, family from all over the world, for being on this show today. Some of you that are tuning in maybe for the first time, you're wondering, what is this show all about? Well, I have been blessed to come across an opportunity, a situation where I can live out my dream and purpose in life, which is to help others, but specifically help those that are disenfranchised, those that are marginalized, that are those that have been given the short end of the stick, so to speak, those have been depressed, feel like there was no hope. I'm here to tell and to help those individuals that there is hope. There is an opportunity. There is another way. And the way we're doing that is through this platform of Shop Free Mart. So what is Shop Free Mart? Shop Free Mart is an entity. It is a group of people. It is an organization. It's a company. It is an opportunity. It's all those things encapsulated so that a person can understand that they can come and be a part of something that is great, something that's powerful, something that can be life-changing. So what Shop Free Mart is? It's a number of things. Some people look at us as a health and wellness company, and we are. We have some awesome health and wellness products that we have offered to the world. And I'm telling you, products that once you hear about them and hear the testimonies that people share about these wonderful products, you will be convinced that you have to try them. You have to use them, because they will change your life and those of your family and friends who are suffering physically from some kind of malady, some kind of sickness, ailment, suffering from pain. I've talked to people, ladies and gentlemen, who have been in pain for years. I mean years, and just it became a part of their life, that they didn't know what to do because that is all they knew for the last 10, 15, 20 years, and have started using these products and are relieved from that pain from using these products. Now, I'm not saying that we have products that cure anything. I'm not saying that we have products that can, any way, shape, or form heal anyone. All we're saying is that what this company has are products that give your body what it needs to do what the body was designed to do, and that is to restore itself, to regenerate itself. Just like when you get a cut, if you treat it properly, that starts to get the cut or the scab starts to come, and then eventually that goes away, and eventually that cut is completely gone. Why? Because the body's designed to do that. But if you don't give the body what it needs to do those things, then two things happen. Number one, it doesn't restore itself, but it also becomes worse because it's not getting what it needs to grow. So what the products that we have are products that actually hydrate the body, products that give the body the minerals and nutrients that we don't get from the soils and from our foods like we used to. It actually cleanses the body, detoxifies the body, to get rid of all of those things that are stopping us from being and staying healthy. I remember someone saying to me that all of us, as beautiful as you may think you are when you look in the mirror, all of us are walking around for the most part with between 7 and 15 pounds of fecal matter. 7 to 15 pounds of junk, of poisons and toxins that are stopping us from being all that we can be physically. So what Shop Free Mart has done through the vision of our great leader, Mr. John Austin, is present products that help our body to get into homeostasis, into equilibrium, into regularity, so that we can live a healthy life. And so that's the kind of company we are. That's an opportunity we have. Yeah, health and wellness. But we don't stop there. We are a company that's a marketing company, because we understand that there are individuals out there who may have the desire to build a business, they have a desire to create something, but they don't know how to promote it. They don't know how to get the word out. They don't know how to talk to individuals about this company and how to build a team and those kinds of things. So we have a company that helps you do that. They provide you with all sorts of resources to help you become the absolute best marketer out there. So we're not only a health and wellness company, opportunity, we're also a marketing company. There are a lot of people out there who would love to have their own business and be their own boss. Well, Shop Free Mart is that as well. We're an entrepreneurial company. We're a person who have that drive, have that desire to be all that they can be and be what the Lord has called them to be and fulfill a purpose, and that involves them being their own boss. Well, Shop Free Mart offers you the opportunity to be able to do that. I'm not saying go and quit your job. I'm not saying just forget everything else you're doing. All I'm saying is this platform actually gives you an opportunity to build something until you decide if you want to continue doing what you're doing, or if you want to do this with some more effort and more time and more energy. But we don't stop there. Shop Free Mart is also a social media company where we connect with individuals, where we get together with individuals and share ideas and share stories and testimonies of how we're seeing success and how we're growing and how we're building. And so we provide that opportunity for you as well. But what I like to say about Shop Free Mart, which makes it very simple for all of you out there, because some of you are saying, you know what, hey, that sounds really good, but you know, how can I get involved and what was going to cost me? Well, I'm going to give you a hint. Shop Free Mart. Did you get it? Did you get it? Shop Free Mart. It costs you absolutely nothing, because Shop Free Mart is also simply a free wholesale shopping club where you can join for free, where you can get a free membership and have access to everything that they offer now and will be offering as this company continues to grow and explode, that you have access to. Because, ladies and gentlemen, membership has its privileges. I'll give you an example. Some of you have heard of Sam's Club. Well, if you were to go to Sam's Club and just want to walk in there, they won't let you buy a thing without a membership club, without a membership card. You have to show that ID to show that you belong. But it costs you every single year an annual fee to become a membership of Sam's Club. But when you become a member, you can go in their store and carouse and just see what you want and buy something. And they have great deals in bulk if that's what you're looking to do. But the only way you can do that is become a member. So what Shop Free Mart said is, let's produce an opportunity company where individuals can come in and actually sign up for free for life and be given the opportunity to have access to the wonderful products, the actual health and wellness aspect of what we do. But we also have services, we have programs, we have all kinds of things that you have privy to just by being a member. So what are some of the highlights of Shop Free Mart? Number one, there's no cost. No cost to join. You don't have to pay a penny to become a part of Shop Free Mart. So if you're listening in for the first time, I encourage you to go to www.shopfreemart.com and put in the username of your sponsor or the person that introduced you to Shop Free Mart. Shopfreemart.com/the persons who introduced you to this opportunity. Put their username and become a free member and take advantage of the privileges that we have awaiting you. So, another aspect of Shop Free Mart is that there is no hoops and hurdles to become qualified to be compensated. You don't have to buy a product, and yet you still can be compensated. This is the only company I know where you can become a free member, share this opportunity with others, and if they decide to buy a product, then you are compensated. They decide to buy a product, you get compensated, whether you try the product or not. And then here, they went a step further. Once that person becomes a free member, and they go ahead and they authorize their email with the company the company literally gives you freedom points. They give you points which can be used for dollars to actually money that can actually buy another product. Let me say that again because I stumbled over that a little bit. If you decide to bring someone and share this opportunity with them, they go ahead and authenticate their email with the company. The company actually puts money into your account that you can, it's called virtual dollars, that put it into your account that you can use to purchase products. So you do that 10 times, and you have $50 in your account, that virtual money in your account, you can literally buy a product without actually even spending any money out of your own pocket. My goodness, where else in the world can you find something like that? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited about this company, and that's the reason why I'm here every Tuesday. That's why I get excited every Tuesday to come here and share this with the world, because our purpose here on this show is to expose Shop-Free Mart to every individual on the planet, if we have to do it one person at a time. And I want to thank GMAP and our CEO and founder and our technician and our engineer. He wears it all. Wears all the hats, Mr. Kevin Schroeder, for creating this platform for us to do that, because I know we're viewed in over 160 countries that are hearing this message today. And I know that number is going to grow. And I know that people all over the world, including people over in Europe and London and in Africa and in South America and right here in this country in Mexico, all over the world, who are hearing in Spain, those people who are hearing this message. And so that's our purpose. That's what we want to do, get the word out, because we believe we can make a difference in people's lives. People who are hurting don't know how they're going to get their bills paid. People are hurting because they're in pain physically. People are hurting because their relationships are being messed up because of them being in a bad situation. Shop-Free Mart is for you. Shop-Free Mart is your platform. And I say this to you: if you don't have a platform, if you don't have a way to actually go ahead and make that happen, then why not? Why not jump in and become a part of who we are and what we do? We would love to have you. We would love to have you be a part of who we are. So that's who Shop-Free Mart is. I want to take a different turn today and take a few minutes to share with you something that's dear to my heart, because most of you, if not all of you, know that yesterday there was a celebration of a great leader in this country by the name of Dr. Martin Luther King. So I thought it would only be apropos to recognize him for what he's done, because as I looked and I got to listen about all the speeches and all the accolades and all the commendations that Dr. King got yesterday and even during the whole weekend, I was convinced that a man like that with a vision, a man like that with a dream, his whole concept, his whole theory of what he believed really closely ties in with what Shop-Free Mart is. And when I got a chance to really think about it, I was amazed to see the correlation between Dr. Martin Luther King and our fearless leader, Dr. Well, he could be a doctor for all the studies and the things he's at, but Mr. John Austin. Maybe I should start calling him Dr. John Austin. I don't know if he'd like that. But the two of them, their paths, their vision, their commitment parallels. So today, I want to give a tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was known mostly around the world for his speech called "I Have a Dream." He believed that in order for someone to be successful, they had to have a dream, something that they really, truly believed in, something that they can commit to, something that they were excited about, passionate about, would do whatever they have to promote and be involved with. And I believe that is the same way our leader, John Austin, is. Martin Luther King was a minister. He was an orator, a husband, a father, a civil rights leader, an activist. And like I said, he was known mostly for his "I Have a Dream" speech, where he was definitive in his resolve to have every man, regardless of race, skin color, background, creed, whatever they were, he believed they should be treated with equality. It drove me to look up the meaning of the word equality, and here's what it says. Equality is the state of being equal, especially in status, rights, and opportunities. See, Short Free Mart gives you the opportunity where it doesn't matter where you were born, what you believe, what color you are, what culture you're from, how tall you are, how educated you are. You could have a PhD, or maybe you got all D's when you were in school. It doesn't matter. Short Free Mart gives you the opportunity where you can become a part of something great. Martin Luther King was a man of character, integrity, and charisma. He was able to make a possible change in a whole generation because he believed in something and fought hard for what he believed. He worked hard for what he believed. He believed so much that he was so serious and passionate about what he believed that he even died for what he believed. How many of you are there willing to die for what you believe? Well, we're not asking you to become a part of Short Free Mart and die for it. We're asking you to become a part of Short Free Mart and be serious about making a change in your personal life, the lives of your families, and also the lives of friends that you know around the world. Martin Luther King did not do it he was not about just being a leader, but he surrounded himself with other leaders, great leaders. Some of them, you may know the names like Andrew Young, Jesse Jackson, Ralph Abernathy. All of these men were geniuses and great men in their own rights, but they were men that he surrounded himself by. So what John Austin has done, as he has surrounded himself by great people, great leaders, I submit to you that when he started this company over 3 years ago, some of the leaders that are in this company right now, he never even knew. Some of them maybe he had interacted with or connected with in some other opportunity in the past because he's been around for many years, has built teams of over 3 million more than once, which is probably one of 5 people in the world that has done that. He has been involved with one of the companies or the industry's leading compensation gurus. He has been involved in formulating products because he's a nutritionist, certified nutritionist, a researcher. He's done it all, an author, and he's done it all. So, yeah, he's a great man, but he surrounded himself by individuals that are great. And we have one of them that we're going to be interviewing today. So I'm not going to call the names of the great leaders that are part of Short Free Mart because I'm going to inevitably miss a name that I should call and I'll get in trouble. But you leaders know who you are. But I can tell you, there are leaders in this company that are breathing, drinking, eating Short Free Mart, that are sharing it with their loved ones, sharing it with their inner circle, sharing it with the world, and they are committed to the cause. Just like I am on this show every Tuesday and every day when I get a chance to tell individuals about this great opportunity. That's what Dr. King did, surrounded himself by leaders. That is what John Austin did and is doing right now, surrounding himself with great leaders. And that's what you need to do. Surround yourself with great leaders that have the same mindset, that has the same passion and desire to see life changes in individuals with their health, with their wellness, as also with their finances. So I see a great correlation between the two. See, Martin Luther King understood that he could not do it all by himself. So he created a movement, and everyone bought into it, where it grew and grew from there, and it came in and culminated into something that was greater than even himself. That the momentum just took it to levels that he could not even fathom. If he was to be alive today and see where the genesis of what he believed and his philosophy and his love for helping people, and understand that everyone should have a dream, understand that everyone should work hard, everyone should be passionate about what they do, he would see some changes. Now, has everything been perfect since then? No. There's still challenges that this country and people around the world have. But there has been great strides in being a great leader for what he has presented to us. And again, Short Free Mart is doing the same thing. It is because of his dream that we now have individuals, minorities, and people of color in high positions in companies and CEOs, presidents, vice presidents. Even women are now being in positions that they never would have been considered for in the past. It all started with this whole equality, of everyone having equal rights to be able to do those things. One of Dr. King's questions was, and it's always touched my heart when I hear this question is, and this really, really relates to Shaw Fremont, and that is, what are you doing for others? He always wanted to know. People always have this desire to complain, to be negative, to speak of things that is not going to bring any solutions. But they always want to bring up things that are going to bring people down. So my question to you, what positive things can you bring to the table? Can you talk about? What positive things can you do and imply and put into other people's lives that will help them change their lives? So that is what Martin Luther King believed in, and that is what Shaw Fremont believed in. Shaw Fremont is a company that was founded on a dream by a dreamer called Mr. John Austin. And he has been honored by doing the things that he did just by wanting to help individuals be all that they can be. And some of the paths that he has taken have been challenging, but he is an individual, just like Dr. King, who never quit, who always pushing through, who always believing that the vision he has been given is going to come to fruition. So there is no quitting. There is no stopping. And I do believe that John Austin is an individual that if he had to die for this cause of Shaw Fremont, that he would do that. You see, Mr. Austin is also a visionary, just like Dr. King. He created something that everyone can have an opportunity to be a part of. It's available to everybody. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter which side of the tracks you were born on. Shaw Fremont is available to you. So as we celebrated Dr. King's legacy yesterday, I just wanted you to understand that he had a desire to help individuals. John Austin has a desire to help individuals. And Lord knows there are a lot of people out there that needs to be helped financially, physically, relationally, emotionally, spiritually. Shaw Fremont is designed and created to help in every one of those areas of our lives. The question is, how serious are you going to be about it? My encouragement to you all of you today, is that you get serious about Shaw Fremont. If you're not a member, become a member. If you are a member and have been passionate about this, increase that level of passion. Take it to another notch up. If you're just kind of being, just kind of dangling with it, make a commitment today to really step up and be more serious about what you have in your hands, because you have something that's a game changer. You have something that's life-changing that can really make a difference in people's lives. If you've been a part of Shaw Fremont already, you really haven't been doing anything at all, just kind of just looking at it, I encourage you, I implore you, please get into the game, become a part of what we're doing, and let's go there and change the world. We have an opportunity, we have an obligation, and so let's go ahead and do that. And I want to end with this before we take our first break. I say this, if we are able to do that, we can see all of our dreams come true. And one of Dr. King's quotes I really love is, if you can't do great things, then do something small in a great way. I love that, because some of us feel we can't be that great speaker. We can't be that great presenter. We can't be that great knowledgeable person about the products. But the things that you are able to do, the smaller things, like maybe inviting someone to a call, inviting someone to a meeting, sending them to your website, do those things great. Do it on a consistent basis. Do it with some passion, and watch and see what happens with you on a personal level. So, I want to take our first break right now, but as we take this break, I want you to really take an inventory of where you're at. And if you feel that this Shaw Fremont that I just presented to you with a great leader, with great products, with a great compensation plan, with a great team of building together as one, with everyone helping and supporting one another, I want you to see where you're at. And if you feel that this is something that you can do, I want you to get in the game and I want you to make it happen. When we get back, I'm excited to introduce to you some very special people. I like to call him Dr. Ivor Angus. I know he doesn't like the term doctors, but he, now that he has retired, but I wanted you to hear from this great man who has done some wonderful things in his life and was a professor at a university and retired, has been experienced some great success. And he also going to bring along with him his son. So you're going to get a perspective from the Father and from the Son. We're not going to bring the Holy Ghost in today, but we're going to talk about the Father and the Son of the two gentlemen, Dr. Ivor Angus and his son Lloyd Angus. We're going to come and have a conversation with them and let them share with you their experiences and their commitment to Shop Free Mart and what Shop Free Mart has meant to them. So after the break, stay here, gmap1.com. Call your friends. Let them know to get on. We are here every Tuesday at 9 a.m. and Central Time and 10 a.m. Central Time every week, every Tuesday. Look forward to seeing you on the other side of this commercial break.
Prepare to launch your dreams. Discover a standalone opportunity built on quality, honesty, and integrity. We have all seen the deception and trickery that many companies have used in the past. The ladders to climb and the hoops to jump through was more like a circus than a grand plan to be financial free. Our mission is to bring integrity back to free enterprise. There is a lot to be admired here and many things to be thankful for, like no out-of-pocket expense, no inventory, no parties or meetings away from home. Free Mart is a free profit-sharing shopping club with a vision to heal the earth and improve your quality of living. Free Mart is not a network marketing or direct sales company or business in the sense that we are all too familiar with. It's simple. Just think for a moment. The act of kindness. How many times have you told someone about a great sale, a good movie, or a fine restaurant? Freely sharing great things is natural for most of us, and yet we don't expect to be rewarded for doing so, even though you were instrumental in generating additional profits for them, right? Now imagine receiving on a regular basis profit sharing from big box stores that carry eco-friendly product, effective nutritional, agricultural minerals, just to name a few. Free Mart has the momentum to be that big. Our experts have purposely structured a company unlike anything that has ever been done before. This is remarkable history. The momentum is building in global markets with people from all walks of life who share the Free Mart story. As a first-of-its-kind industry innovator, Free Mart gives you a lifetime membership and all the support you need to be receiving company profits. Most importantly, there is never any obligation for you to purchase a product in order to get paid. Members buy products because they want to, not because they have to. Free Mart is committed to bringing members premium, state-of-the-art products and services. Free Mart will continue to stay ahead of the curve in the coming months and years, providing exclusive, life-changing products, great service, with incredible value exclusive only to Free Mart. This is how it works. You receive rewards when any member you refer or they refer makes a product purchase. It extends even further. When your referred member shares this amazing opportunity with others, you receive generous bonuses and rewards from a unique Fast Start bonus program and 9-level pay plan. As you well know, this has unlimited potential for part-time or serious full-time income. Share the Free Mart story and join the club where we are mission-based and commission naturally follows. Free Mart could be your golden ticket to the freedom you've been searching for. Take advantage of this phenomenal business model that's in place and meet our team of experts willing to help you right now. Get back to the member that shared this video with you and secure your position today.
Thank you for being a part of our wonderful show where we're introducing to the world Shop Free Mart on gmap1.com. We welcome all of you back to our show. We gave kind of a tribute to our gentleman that has changed so many lives in the past, Dr. Martin Luther King. And I have some very, very special guests here with us today. Dr. Ivor Angus, and I hope his son is able to join us. Lloyd, I'm going to bring him on the show now and let him introduce himself to you and to the world. There's so many things I can say about this gentleman, but I may not do it justice, and I didn't want to steal any of his thunder. So I want to invite my friend, Dr. Ivor Angus, on our show. Ivor, are you there?
Good morning, CJ.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing this morning?
I'm very well, thank you, sir.
I am so happy to have you on as our special guest this week. I want to say hi to all of our Quick Get In partners and leaders and individuals. And I know that we have some exciting things to share with them today. And so, again, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be on our show today. So, Dr. Angus, tell us a little bit about who you are. Tell the audience and give them a glimpse into your experiences, your accomplishments, your past, and bring us up to date to where you're at today, because I know you where I want to be, and that is retired. So share with us some of the things about your past, sir.
It was a long journey. I originally came from Guyana to Massachusetts to further my education. Mm-hmm. After I got my bachelor's degree, I moved to Washington, D.C., and I got married to my sweetheart from Guyana. Okay. And I continued my education, going to University of the District of Columbia, where I received my master's degree, and going on to the George Washington University, where I finished my terminal degree. And after my degree, I worked at the School of Engineering as an administrator, working with the Associate Dean, where I gave out scholarships to students for studying engineering, and I also monitored their progress by doing counseling sessions with them and arranging for them to have a good experience while in the engineering school. Okay. After that, I began to teach as an adjunct professor at Bowie State University, where I spent several years teaching abnormal psychology, regular psychology classes, doing practicums. And I spent several years there. Then I moved on to Atlantic Union College, where I became a director of counseling. That was in Massachusetts, my old school that I came first to when I came to the U.S. Okay. And I spent a year there, and I came back to Washington, D.C. and began my private practice in psychotherapy in Maryland area. And after 2 years, I moved to Florida, where I began with my sisters. They were nurses. We opened a home health agency. Oh, okay. So you see, I have a varied experiences where I was, of course, the administrator, the president of the company, and I also did some psychotherapy for doctors who forward patients to us. Oh. So that was my experiences in educationally, and even the work. I never worked very long outside of the academia. Okay. Most of my time was spent in academia, either working with high school students, grade school students, to get better grades by doing tutoring with them and counseling. And the only outside of academia that I had was with my agency here in Florida. Okay. That was for a couple of years only. So we retired and living the good life. Then we met. I met John Weston online on another company, and so. But I'm always looking to improve myself, because my motto is that excellence is timeless. You never stop learning. So John and I worked together at the company for a while, and then he left and formed his own company. He said, and he asked me to join him, and I decided to do so. Yeah, but life got in the way. A lot of things that I did not I had to do in the meantime. But about 6 months ago, I got back and I'm fired up because I began to, like John said, hang around the flagpole, the maypole. So I got the energy and the insights, and I began to.
Before you go into that, Dr. Angus, looking at your background, I mean, this is a wealth, a very, very, very powerful and impressive resume. I mean, you've done so much, and so I also look at this and say, well, look, a person have accomplished all those things. They have now come to that sweet life of retirement. Why would you look at even something like Shaw Free? I know you can't, mentioned about John Austin and your connection with him, but why would you want to get involved with something like Shaw Free Mart moving forward now that you've accomplished so many things? Share with us what was your thought process and how did that all come about?
My tastes are simple, CJ. I love the best.
Okay.
Retirement produces a set salary.
Okay.
Expenses never stay the same.
Okay.
I like what I want, and I like to have it without too much undue stress. And there's no way I'm going to go to retirement employment and get paid pennies to get some money.
Right.
Long time ago, I was going to see my son at school in Shenandoah Valley Academy.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped into a Walmart, and there's this older guy. He was there with a brush and broom around the cafeteria. And I said, I need a cheeseburger. And the little girl, his granddaughter, said to him, John, hamburger. He says, coming up, ma'am. And he shuffled to the place to make the hamburger. I said to myself, you know what? That guy should be at home with his kids right now, grandkids right now, looking at football or something.
Right.
And I vowed to myself, I'll never be in that state.
Wow.
So Shop Free Mart is the vehicle. It's free to join.
Mm-hmm.
The products are phenomenal as you try them. And the results that you get, and it's so easy to earn some money
Mm-hmm.
that you want to be involved in this.
Right.
And what I like about it, CJ, it is not something that you'll be ashamed about.
Right. Right.
You can gladly share with your friends, you know what, this thing works.
Right.
Try it myself, take a shot.
Right.
You don't have to, because so many things today, people are losing money because of scams and people getting tricked. But
Right.
this is not a trick. This is real as I am right here.
Yeah. That is so powerful, and you are so right. There are so many people who are drawn into so-called opportunities that they place so
Yes.
much stress on them, where they have to come up with X amount of dollars. I got a call from a friend of mine the other day, and they wanted me to come up with $1,500 just to get started. And that was no guarantee, no guarantee of anything. They were going to send me some products,
Exactly.
but I didn't know if those products worked or not, or if they were going to work for me. What I love about Shop Free Mart is that if you use a product and it didn't work for you, well, then don't buy it again. Just like you go to a food store and you buy something you didn't like, you don't buy it anymore. But what we found is that when people use these products in the right way, they get results.
Yes.
They see changes in their life, and so that is something that would be exciting. And now that you're retired, I mean, I'm assuming that you're able to share this with other people. And how you feel about that?
Retirement is great, again, once you have the funds.
Mm-hmm.
And we travel a lot. We're always traveling because that was it. And so because of that, and again, it said again, my case is simple. I cannot buy something just because it's there. I need to be able to afford it when I get it. That's what I want. I can wait. So Shop Free Mart has produced that vehicle for me. Okay, I know if I do this, this will happen. So I'm getting, what I'm doing, I'm sharing health while creating wealth at the same time.
Yes.
Sharing health, creating wealth.
Yes.
And as a retired person, again, I'm saying, because my tastes are simple, like the best,
Mm-hmm.
I cannot be settled for going to Walmart and buy their vitamins from this people and that place when it's watered down.
Mm-hmm.
The silver, is we can do so much with our silver. one bottle can make 2,000 bottles of. So all these things tell me quality, my taste, this is best.
Right.
I don't want anything else.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Right. And I know you're a type of individual who has given back. You talked about helping high school students learn how to get better grades. You talked about doing counseling and psychotherapy for individuals in Florida and also in other parts of the world where you were teaching or working. You've been involved with helping individuals get scholarships for their engineering degrees and monitoring them. So all of these things you've done, do you see a transition now that you're retired of being able to help those individuals, especially those people who are probably in their retirement ages, who are experiencing some challenges in their health? Is there any excitement about being able to share Shop Fremont with those individuals?
Yes, I'm on a couple of prayer lines, and people are filled with aches and pains. And so I mentioned to them, because we share a lot. I share a lot because the more I give, the more I get.
Mm-hmm.
So I share information, and I mentioned that here is a company that will help you to create wealth while you improve your health, not only of yourself but your family members. So if you're a person of faith and you have pride in yourself and you don't want to lie or cheat, whatever, this is a perfect company, free, and no one is forcing you to ever buy a product. You see, so there's no pressure on me to tell them, come and get this product, it's also to make $1. Right. Because like saying to somebody I just met, let's get married. Know you. We have to share what I call attraction together. So if people, I give them the benefits that they can get. Right. Rather than saying what I'm getting from it. Here's how this will help you. Right. Not me. Right. Of course I get benefit too, but how here, and I put out big nets or even show them testimonials that said this does that here. I said to them, designer, help the designer. So it may not work for you, but here is something you can try without any pressure to repeat the process again.
Right. That is very good. Very good answer there, Dr. Angus. And I totally agree with you. What John Austin has designed here is something that is very simple, something that's very doable. And again, I like what you said, that you don't have to be afraid to share it because the bottom line is that no one can ever get hurt. How many of us have been in situations where we became passionate about something and we wanted to share it with the world, only to find out that the company wasn't what it said it was gonna do or be, and we're disappointed. And then we have individuals upset with us because now we have them. They feel like it's our responsibility because we shared it with them, that they are spending money on a monthly basis but not making any money, or they're buying products coming into their house every single month that they're not using because we don't want. And so all of those days are over now, and so that's why I'm so excited about what Shop Fremont has to offer. And and
people like freedom, TJ. People like freedom. They don't want to be forced to do things.
That's true. That's true.
We give that option. Here is something you might want to try. First of all, read about it. Educate yourself. Read about it completely. Then make that decision. Yes, I like to do this. Right.
I think we have a gentleman that just called in. I'm going to see if I can get him on the line real quick. And I don't know if you were aware of this or not. I know you had thought about it, but let's see if we can get him in. We have a caller in. The last numbers is 1686. Are you there?
That's Lloyd.
Yeah.
Hi.
Surprise.
Good morning.
Lloyd, I'm so glad you could join us there. You're in Washington, D.C.,
Yeah, I'm
correct?
glad I could.
Yeah.
Look, you made a promise to the people, and, we had to make sure that we could
Well, thank you.
Deliver.
Thank you for
So
not
here I am.
making me out to be a liar. I don't like people. I like to be a man of my word. My integrity is important to me. So thank you for being on. We were just discussing some great things with your father, and we got a perspective from him how he's come from such a vast array of things that he's accomplished in his life, and now he's at that sweet age of retirement that so much of us look forward to. But you're still young, you're still going at it, you still do. Tell us some of the things of what where you've experienced and how you came about hearing about Shaw Free Mart.
So I'm like you said, I'm on the other end of the spectrum where now I'm here, starting the life, trying to do the marriage thing, trying to do the, just to work hard and prepare for retirement in the next 20 years.
Okay.
And the way I got to know about Shaw Free Mart is, I've been involved in many companies, as you guys were discussing just now.
Mm-hmm.
I've been involved in companies where you have to pay this and pay that. There's no guarantee.
Right.
Situation after situation where, along with life and trying to work on a company, it was just it's really hard to do both. It's really hard to do both at the same time.
Yeah.
But when you have something that is no risk,
Right.
it plants a little seed in your head.
Mm-hmm.
So about a year ago, Steve was planting into my head that, hey, here's a free company, that has options for people. And if you do your research and if you look into it, it just takes a couple of minutes, but you can set yourself up for financial freedom.
Right.
And the seed grew for a year, in my, in my young mind, it just grew as I worked hard, as I tried to, develop relationships, as I tried to just live.
Mm-hmm.
This seed grew.
Right.
And now here we are, towards the end of 2018 and beginning 2019, I realized that, this plan now, this Shop Free Mart idea, just seems like it's the future. It's really exciting to just know that I'm a part of it.
Wow.
And know that I can just plug people into the system and it's risk-free and it's beautiful.
Wow. So thank you so much for sharing that with us, Lloyd. It's such a breath of fresh air to hear the perspective from two individuals who are, one a very seasoned individual, has seen so much in his life, and yet one who's in the grind of things right now, who looks at this opportunity of Shaw Free Mart as an opportunity to get out of it at some day, and where he could create that financial stability and freedom, and be able to do the things in your life that you want to. Most of you, I'm sure you guys are aware, because there's no way that you could not have seen all the accolades and all the tributes to Dr. Martin Luther King yesterday. And as I was saying at the beginning of the show, there's so much of his life that affected me, and I got the chance to really look at it and see how it correlates and it lines up with the vision and the mission and the dreams of individuals that are part of Shaw Free Mart. I would like for you, I'll start with our senior, Dr. Angus, how the legacy of Dr. King has influenced you in accomplishing some of the things you've accomplished and what you're looking forward to accomplish in the Shaw Free Mart business.
Say it again, CJ.
Yeah, I want you to share with us how the legacy and the dream of Dr. King has affected you or impacted you as you look at Shaw Free Mart as a vehicle to make a difference in other people's lives moving forward.
Well, Dr. King stood for freedom for everyone and equality for everyone.
Yes. In
a sense, the other network marketing companies out there exploit people, like the current some of these M&M companies do, and even some companies, or companies. And so the person is not free. There are so many restrictions they have to follow that they're on the invisible glass ceiling. You call it social Darwinism. So what John Austin did after they took away so many things, you have to have auto ship. It's restricted, very restricted. And unless you have money to spend on these auto ships, you're caught in a bind. If you work hard and you have not made that monthly commitment, then your earned status, maybe a diamond or silver, is removed. John removed all its restrictions, so you're free.
Right.
Like King wants us to be free, free to be.
Right.
The same thing Free Mart is saying, you have a freedom here. And freedom is to share with others on an honest basis, and they can choose whether or not to participate or not.
Right.
So Dr. King was all for freedom of individuals to live as moral human beings without free choice. Fremont for the same thing.
Wow.
And the rewards are just as the same as King wanted. A person can be free to earn a living as much as they want, little as they want, or whether or not. There's freedom there. So I think King wanted to give us, have us have the freedom to be human being, free moral choices.
Wow.
John Austin has given that also with Shop Free Mart.
Thank you so much. That is so powerful and precious what you just said, and you're so right on track and right in line with what my thinking was. And so, thank you for sharing that, Lloyd. What are your feelings about that?
Well, so I definitely agree. Mr. Austin has put together within the vision of Martin Luther King Jr. So I work very close to a business, right? That I watch people line up around the block and pay a lot of money just to use their product. Every 6 months it comes out and they line around the block. And I'm like, if only there was a person who could just, who had a dream that could just make up, just some sort of payment plan that could compensate all the people that line up around the block and that share the greatness of their product with their friends and family. If they could just share a little bit with it. I mean, the billion-dollar companies aren't sharing anything with the people that literally feed them the money.
Right.
And here's someone that comes out with the experience, and with the knowledge of plans and compensation plans and just says, you know what, I'm tired of being hurt.
Right.
I know you guys are tired of being hurt. I'm going to use my resources and my knowledge for you.
Right.
It's not even it's not like putting out ads. It's more like the nonviolent resistance of Martin Luther King, where it's just, instead of firing up this and firing up that and trying to, no, it's just, hey guys, we're here. We're doing our best. We love people. We love health. And, it's time to share with you, to share it, share with whoever,
Right.
whoever will accept it.
And that's
Beautiful.
And that's what Dr. He just put it out there and let those people who see the vision, who see the dream, become a part of it. And like I said, people want to have an opportunity now, know that there is hope. And I think that's one of the things that both Martin Luther King did and Shaw Fremont does. It provide hope for those individuals that would otherwise be looked over and just kind of pushed to the side. Is that now they can be included in something great. So I know we're running close on time here. I don't know how come an hour feels go by so quickly every Tuesday.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
But just very quickly, I want to hear from both of you. Very quickly, tell me, what do you see in the future for Shaw Fremont and building your team and helping others as we move forward?
I'm excited that my dream of becoming an international business person is offering me the world on a platter, silver platter. I just have to follow the guidelines they offer me and share. This is big for me. Share with people the freedom to be financially free and to be physically healthy.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much. And Lloyd, what about you? What do you see the future in what you're doing in building your business and your team in regards to Shaw Fremont? What do you see the future of Shaw Fremont being for you?
Oh, for me, it's I've always wanted to be. I've seen a lot of companies just explode, and I've always been like, Dad, why can't we get in? Why can't we? Why can't we either start something, be part of something that is, that's big and that'll grow, not cover the end where, And now I see in Shaw Fremont the possibility of being, deeply involved in the growth of something that's probably going to be the biggest company, on record. Like, it just seems like, all the ideas put together would be amazing. And I feel good that I can be a part of it, and help it grow.
Wow.
And in the future, not that it would be my primary source of income, but at least I can do things that I enjoy, not work, so hard all the time to get income. This will be just,
Yeah. Man, that is so.
spending money. So yeah, that's it.
That's so rich. I mean, that is, and that's what everybody wants. I really do believe people have a desire to have the time freedom and the financial freedom to do whatever they want, and that is what Shaw Free Mart offers every individual: the opportunity to have the ability to be free, to have to know that if you didn't have a PhD or a master's degree or a college degree or even a high school degree, you still can be a part of something great. You still can be a part of making a change in individuals' lives. So I am so grateful. I know we have some other leaders on the call today. Please continue to come back every week. We're going to, have open sessions where we have call-ins on a regular basis. Today was just focusing on hearing from two gentlemen from different Generation 1 and Generation 2. My family call it G1 and G2, and G1's always trying to outdo the G2s, and G2s always try to do, and that's great family competition, but it's a beautiful thing. And I'm so excited you guys are doing it together, because how many people would love to be able to accomplish financial freedom and time freedom as a family? They can do things as a family together. And so I see that happening for you guys. I see the vision of John Austin coming into reality. See, it doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
I look at all these great companies, all the Microsoft and my mind is just going blank right now. But all these great companies, that are out there, none of them just came up overnight. They were being built from the ground up, and the foundation was being strong. And it took years of commitment, of stick-to-itiveness, of just passion and hard work. And then when they became great and started to grow, then people said, well, they came around overnight. But no, they didn't understand. There was 4, 5, 6, 7 years of hard work that was put into that company before it became what it was. Now, let me tell you what excites me about Shaw Free Mart. I tell everybody, I was number 415. Now, we have, a couple months ago, we were at over 33,000 people that were in this company. In less than 2 months, we have doubled that. So that is what you call exponential growth. Now that 60,000 is going to go into 120,000. 120,000 is going to 1.2 million. That's going to go into 5 million and 1 billion. The trajectory is just unbelievable. So if you're not a part of this, not excited about this, I encourage you to do your research. Get online, become a part of Shaw Free Mart, and become a free member. Connect with the individuals that shared this with you, and do something great. Gentlemen, I want to thank you again so much for being a part of our show today.
A pleasure.
Yes, it was great, and
Thank you so much.
I want you to commit to coming on again. And one thing I've made a commitment to is to keep this platform open to share Shaw Free Mart with the world on an ongoing basis. And so I don't know if it'll be 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 5 months, whatever it is. I would love to have you come on again and share with the world how things has changed for you, how your business has grown, some of the things you've experienced, how you've seen the products helping individuals. We're going to share more testimonies and stories of individuals who are being helped financially and health-wise. We want to do that, so I want to invite you back in the future. Will you be willing to do that for me, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. I want to end the show with this today. And again, I will thank all those that were called in or that are tuned in onto our platform here, gmap1.com. I want to continue to ask you to continue to come in every week. Invite your friends and families to be a part of this, because I believe we are exposing something that's great to the world, that the world needs to hear. I just want to thank you for doing that. I want to say a shout out to our friend Tassel Daly in Florida, and also to Dr. Wheaton. By the way, Dr. Wheaton has given this company an awesome resource that everyone should be a part of. Go to 200diseases.com, 200diseases.com. It is a free, did you hear me? Free ebook that tells you about all the diseases that we have products that can help with. So please be a part of that. He also has a Saturday show that you can be a part of at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. The number to connect with that is 347-237-4097, 347-237-4097. And I want to end with this. Dr. King believed that you should do what you do with passion. Whatever you do, give it all you have. If it's work, give it all you have. It's your family, give it all you have. If it's your ministry, give it all you have. Whatever it is, relationships, give it all you have. And so I want to end with a short clip of one of his speeches that I feel is very powerful and really gives a message of us being all that we can be and especially with building this wonderful opportunity in Shop Free Mart.
What I'm saying to you this morning, my friend, even if it falls your lot to be a street sweeper, go on out and sweep streets like Michelangelo painted pictures. Sweep streets like Handel and Beethoven composed music. Sweep streets like Shakespeare wrote poetry. Sweep streets so well that all the host of heaven and earth will have to pause and say, here lived a great street sweeper who swept his job well. If you can't be a pine on the top of the hill, be a scrub in the valley, but be the best little scrub on the side of the reel. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be the sun, be a star. It isn't by size that you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are. And when you do this, you've mastered the length of life.
Prepare to launch your dreams. Discover a standalone opportunity built on quality, honesty, and integrity. We have all seen the deception and trickery that many companies have used in the past. The ladders to climb and the hoops to jump through was more like a circus than a grand plan to be financial free. Our mission is to bring integrity back to free enterprise. There is a lot to be admired here and many things to be thankful for, like no out-of-pocket expense, no inventory, no parties or meetings away from home. Free Mart is a free profit-sharing shopping club with a vision to heal the earth and improve your quality of living. Free Mart is not a network marketing or direct sales company or business in the sense that we are all too familiar with. It's simple. Just think for a moment. The act of kindness. How many times have you told someone about a great sale, a good movie, or a fine restaurant? Freely sharing great things is natural for most of us, and yet we don't expect to be rewarded for doing so, even though you were instrumental in generating additional profits for them, right? Now imagine receiving on a regular basis profit sharing from big box stores that carry eco-friendly product, effective nutritional, agricultural minerals, just to name a few. Free Mart has the momentum to be that big. Our experts have purposely structured a company unlike anything that has ever been done before. This is remarkable history. The momentum is building in global markets with people from all walks of life who share the Free Mart story. As a first-of-its-kind industry innovator, Free Mart gives you a lifetime membership and all the support you need to be receiving company profits. Most importantly, there is never any obligation for you to purchase a product in order to get paid. Members buy products because they want to, not because they have to. Free Mart is committed to bringing members premium, state-of-the-art products and services. Free Mart will continue to stay ahead of the curve in the coming months and years, providing exclusive, life-changing products, great service, with incredible value exclusive only to Free Mart. This is how it works. You receive rewards when any member you refer or they refer makes a product purchase. It extends even further. When your referred member shares this amazing opportunity with others, you receive generous bonuses and rewards from a unique Fast Start bonus program and 9-level pay plan. As you well know, this has unlimited potential for part-time or serious full-time income. Share the Free Mart story and join the club where we are mission-based and commission naturally follows. Free Mart could be your golden ticket to the freedom you've been searching for. Take advantage of this phenomenal business model that's in place and meet our team of experts willing to help you right now. Get back to the member that shared this video with you and secure your position today.